Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the BK-929 8K HDMI eARC audio extractor. This product will automatically separate the audio component from any HDMI media stream and then allows you to pass that audio through an ARC or eARC connection to a home stereo or a soundbar for that full theater experience. The product fully supports 8K ultra high definition media content and is both HDMI 2.1 as well as HDCP 2.3 compliant, which means it's going to work perfectly fine with all of your modern media equipment. The unit also provides a pass-through connection for your 8K media content as well as a dedicated ARC and eARC connection for your audio gear. The unit is plug-and-play compatible with most modern equipment, so you can simply connect it up and enjoy that better quality audio. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and then I'll take a closer look at the BK-929 and explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use it. I'll list the features and functions the product provides, and then I'll come back and do a quick demonstration to show you just how simple this product will be to use with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first open up the box, you'll find the BK-929. You'll find a single 5-volt DC 1-amp power supply. You can simply plug this end into any standard wall outlet, and the other end has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the DC input port in the back of the unit and provides all the power you'll need for operation. Also included is a warranty card and a full instruction manual that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and other really important information you'll need to understand about the product in order to use it correctly. So if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the unit, I'll list the features and functions, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. The BK-929 features a full metal enclosure which makes it incredibly durable and really a great choice for residential and commercial installations. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find ventilation slots that are designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape and keep the electronics inside at a very cool temperature. On the bottom of the unit, there are mounting holes on either side that can be used with the included bracketing kit to mount the module up off the ground and out of the way. On the front of the unit, starting on the left, you'll find a power indicator. The minute you add power to the module, it starts an internal power on self-test. Once it passes that test, it'll light that LED, letting you know it's ready to use. To the right of that is an input indicator. When you connect the module up to your media source, the HDMI cable for that connection is checked. Once it's been verified, that LED will come on, indicating a solid connection. To the right of that is an output indicator. When you connect this product up to your monitor, that HDMI connection is checked as well. Once it's been verified, that LED will come on, letting you know you have a solid connection to your output device. Finally, to the right of that is a soundbar indicator. When you make the audio connection between this module to the ARC or eARC port on your soundbar or home stereo, that connection is checked. Once it's been verified, that LED will come on. So under normal operation, all 4 of these should be on. To the right of that is a USB-C port labeled service, and that's used for updating the firmware on the module if needed later on. You can simply connect this to your computer with a USB-C cable, pass that firmware file over to the module to complete that upgrade. On the rear of the unit, starting on the left, you'll find a full-sized HDMI port labeled in. That connects up to your media device, and you can use a high-performance HDMI cable for that connection. To the right of that is another HDMI port labeled out TV. This connects up to your monitor with another HDMI cable, and this is the pass-through happening right here from your media device to your display device. Finally, to the right of that is another HDMI port labeled out soundbar. That's the ARC and eARC connection to your soundbar or home stereo. And again, use high-performance HDMI cables for all 3 of these connections. To the right of that is a DC input port, and that's used with the included power supply. You'll simply plug that supply into a wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection, which plugs in right there and provides all the power you'll need for operation. The OREI BK-929 is compatible with most modern HDMI input sources, including digital projectors, computer systems, game consoles, media players like Apple TV, and streaming devices. The product's features include full support of 8K ultra-high definition media content. It provides both an ARC and an eARC output connection. It is HDMI 2.1 as well as HDCP 2.3 compliant. It offers a pass-through connection for the video and provides plug-and-play operation for most modern media devices. Now I'll show you just how easy it'll be to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a small media player that's currently looping a video on this monitor with audio in the background. And I'd like to connect this newer soundbar up to the monitor, but the challenge I have is that it doesn't provide an HDMI eARC connection. The BK929 is designed to digitally separate the audio component from the media stream I'm sending to the monitor, and then allow me to pass that along to the soundbar in the correct HDMI eARC format. Now the first connection I'll make is from the monitor to the audio extractor, and I'll do that by disconnecting the HDMI cable from the media player and plugging that into the HDMI output port in the back of the unit. And now I can reconnect the media player to the unit because this sits between the media player and my display device. And to do that, I'll need an additional HDMI cable, and I'll plug that into the back of the player, and the other end of that plugs directly into the HDMI input port on the unit. Now once I've made that connection, I can connect up the soundbar. I've already connected another high-speed HDMI cable up there. The other end of that plugs directly into the audio output on the back of the extractor. And lastly, we need power. Now I've already plugged in the power supply. The other end of that cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs directly into the DC port. Now the minute I add power to the unit, it starts an internal power on self-test where it's checking everything. It's checking the resolution and the audio style of my input media, the output display, and it's looking for a soundbar that has an HDMI eARC connection. And that takes a couple seconds to happen. It'll immediately start passing the video back to the monitor, extracting the audio and sending that to the soundbar. And again, it takes a second or two for that to happen. There you go. And pretty soon you'll have your display. So quickly it separated the audio. And again, there's only a bit of audio behind this. But there you go. So what you're witnessing here is a media player being displayed over here and the audio being extracted through the BK929, sent to the soundbar through that HDMI eARC connection. So this is a great way to mix your older displays with your newer audio equipment, and it's really just that easy to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the OREI BK-929 8K HDMI eARC audio extractor helpful. This product makes it very easy for you to connect your older displays and monitors to your newer audio equipment by automatically separating the audio component from any HDMI media stream and then allowing you to pass that audio along to a newer soundbar or home stereo through either an ARC or an eARC connection for that full theater experience. The product fully supports 8K ultra high definition media content and is both HDMI 2.1 as well as HDCP 2.3 compliant, which means it's going to work perfectly fine with all of your modern media gear. It also provides a pass-through connection for your video as well as a separate eARC and ARC audio connection for your audio gear. The product is plug-and-play compatible with most modern media equipment, and everything you need to get started is included with the kit, so with a few simple connections you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.